Alright, the next speed run is Train on 00 Agent. And I think it's 5 minutes. Let's double check that. It is 5 minutes and 25 seconds. This is one of the more difficult speedruns because, of course, it's on 00 Agent, which is the hard difficulty. And yeah, there's a lot of potential for death. It's kind of a long level with some tough enemies. And there's a lot to do. It's very linear, though, but let's get into it. You spawn in right away in this first room, and there's like 4 enemies, and you gotta fight them around these crates. It's kind of annoying because the crates offer a little bit of protection, but sometimes they just chew right through it and blow it up. So I like to hit that first one off on the left. Something else that's annoying is these guys are armored. So you got to put a bunch of shots into them to kill them or hit them in the head. So once I get their gun, and I switch over to it, now I'm going to shoot. There's 4 or 5 of these brake conduit things you need to shoot out. They're all right in your linear path. You can't miss them. So in the next room is a double door. There's like 5 dudes in here you got to fight through. You don't want to overcommit, leaning out to take damage. And then there's going to be like 5 more guys in the second area. At least one that's like heavily armored. There he is right there. Sometimes there's a second one right through here. I actually like... Oh, there's a second heavily armored one. I like using the pistol on this, clearing out these guys. I don't know why. It's just my preference. There's like 3 more of them out here. Alright, so far so good. So this may rile up a guy up right here. And there's a guy in the bathroom. He doesn't come out right away. And there's going to be like 7 guys in the hallway that we got to fight through. Hey, the guy in the bathroom wants to play right away. A lot of times he just plays it cool in there until you just make your way down the hall, and then he comes and shoots you in the back. So if he doesn't make his presence known, I like to run about halfway down the hallway and then turn around, and he's usually out and ready to play. Shoot out the brakes, onto the next car. A bunch of guys in this car here. Of course, they get in this place where, you know, one gets killed and then acts as a meat shield for his friends. There's a brake thingy right here. Let's break that. Now, there's a couple guys in a room right here on the right. You need to come up to like here and then turn around and they'll come out. Then, of course, there's guys way down still that we're going to have to kill 1 or 2 more guys. Now, this is going to be it for normal guys, and now it's going to be stronger, beefier guys in here. There's the first one. Somehow I missed him. And these guys all kind of spawn randomly. There's a couple in these bathrooms right here, though. 1 on each side. There's going to be a couple more in this next room. And there's 1 more guy coming up behind me. I'm not sure exactly where he comes from, but I got to be ready to go back and get him. This is the final area. Once I destroy that brake areas, we're going to trigger the last section. So that's it for everybody coming behind me. So now this is the final brake. It's going to seal off this front cab here. 2 more guys are going to pop out here. And now there's a tricky part. You got to be real careful here. You got to shoot Uramov and Xenia. There we go. I got her. So if you only shoot Uramov, you don't have enough time for Natalia to do what she needs to do in the computer. Since I shot Xenia, that gives you extended time, which allows her to hack into the computer or do whatever she needs to do to find out the information she needs. So this part's going to proceed slowly while she starts screwing around with the computer. And I'm going to be using the watch laser to cut through the panel. Kind of poorly. I'm doing a crappy job. Now, ultimately, what's going to happen is there's going to be a countdown to when the train's going to blow up. If I hadn't shot Xenia, the countdown would already be at like 30 seconds. So it gives me like an extra 20 seconds, which gives you just enough time for Natalia to do what she needs to do in the computer, and then for you to get out to safety. It's going to take all the way down to about 20 seconds for her to finish what she's doing, and then at which point in time I'm going to hop out, she's going to follow me, and we're going to run, and that's going to be it. There we go. Out we go. There's going to be guys shooting at me from behind. It's certainly possible to get shot here. If you're low on health, it's certainly possible to die here. But what you want to do is get to safety. Natalia is following me. And once the timer ends or I get far enough, the level will be over. There, I got far enough. So the 5 minutes and 25 seconds is pretty lenient, as long as you keep a moderate pace as you're fighting through the level. The bigger challenge is staying alive and successfully completing the level. So I had almost a minute to spare. So that's how you want to approach Train to unlock the associated achievement for completing it on 00 Agent in less than 5 minutes and 25 seconds. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.